Hello guys. Shit. Hello guys and welcome back to the grand final of the God damn it. Grand final of the Nations. What am I saying? Nations Cup. Hello everyone, welcome back to the grand finals of the Nations Cup between Finland and Brazil. So the map is Golden Hill and there are hidden civilizations for each team. On the right side of the river, we have the Brazilian team. Spawning on the left side, we have Miguel playing as the Vikings. His pocket is Hans, Togao. Stark playing as Aztec on the right side. Aztec, interesting choice. But I guess it makes sense because of all the relics. And then on the top right, we have Fierce playing as the Mayans. Laming already. Oh, close one. Villager hit. There we go. Now they are even. On the top side, left side of the river, we have Northern Pike or Northern Lion playing as the Vikings. There's a Viking war on the left side. This pocket is the Max playing as the Mayans. Where to see the Max playing as the Mayans? You would expect Max would have a paladin sim of some sorts. The other pocket is Zupi playing as the Huns, and then on the right side we have Viles playing as the Mongols. So civilizations. The Brazilian team has went for Aztec, while the other team went for Mongols, the Finnish team. Well, it'll be interesting to see how this plays out and what strategies they actually go for. I remember when Brazil A played against Brazil B. Brazil B had a pretty good strategy for this. Don't know if I've seen Finland play this, but I assume they both have some very clear strategies prepared based on their civilizations. So what we have to address here or look at is the choice of Aztecs. Now Aztecs, obviously a very strong early Imperial Age civ for eagles, or a strong Castle Age civ for monks to control space. What we can expect to see is for him to make a dock first and foremost, of course, just to get some fishing boats out, but we'll probably go to the middle, drop some monasteries, or try to go for a fast Imperial and drop barracks to make eagles. There will probably be slinging involved, there will be grushing involved. You're just gonna have to wait and see what they decide to go for. There is Vikings on both sides. The fish is of course great, so water is a big part of this map. But of course, the biggest part of all is controlling the center area with all of this gold. Burning a deer here. I mean, it's a Viking war here. It's gonna be a grush war between the two Viking players. And of course, the uptimes here can prove very important. Pike did go for Loom right away. He's scared that this villager will be caught by a scout. And rightfully so. It's... I mean, it's very exposed. Yeah, right on the passing. Oh, double eagle aiming. A villager, he has Loom. He should make it if he quick walls. Does not quick wall. Does not quick wall. Oh, he'll make it anyway for the town center, so no worries. But the eagles here are doing some work, keeping this open. I mean, the thing is, when you show this interest in keeping something open, that kind of gives a tell to your opponent. I mean, it gives an idea to your opponent. Like, okay, are these guys keeping me open because they want to apply early fuel age pressure? Am I under threat here? Do I really need to rush to get this walled? As you can see, he's bringing 2 villages now, because he can't take the risk of them actually making like a fuel age or even a drush. Some of these early plays. So, I mean, you're just like, there's just a potential threat, right? So uptimes, Pike is up already, Zup is up already as well. He does have a dock out. I'm not sure if he's gonna go Scout or if he's gonna go water as well. Water is a big part of this map, and you can kind of deny access to the middle if you have water. If you're very fast to take water, that is. Miguel is not up yet. He just clicked up. He is up 30, almost 40 seconds later than Pike is. That is a big problem here. I'm not sure why he ended up going so late. He must have messed up his build somehow. This can be, I mean, the boar still has 150 food. Maybe I took the second boar a little bit too late. Seems like Zupe is going water as well. So there were 2 guys going water here. I think Brazil will only have 1 guy going water. You see, Fiji just moved to the middle already with 4 villagers. I think he will go archery ranges. Probably, I'm not sure. Lugao went to the middle, built a barracks. He's probably going to do a stable and scouts, I would assume. Yeah, there's a stable. But what they're doing here is they're giving up water. They're giving up water completely because they only have 1 guy committing to water. And even he is going to lose probably a 1v1 on water. Because Pike is up so much faster. Doing a 3rd dock, but Pike is doing the same, and Pike already has 2 docks up, and he's gonna have galleys out any second now. I mean, Miguel is in a really tricky position here, and also 3 dock rush actually from the Zupi even. Now this is gonna be interesting. So they're clearly going for different strategies here. Stark is doing a little bit later up because he's probably gonna go fast castle to drop, I would say, siege workshop and monasteries at the center. Yeah, this is a big problem. Miguel's galleys are only 50% out, and Pike's galleys are already there. Question now will be, will the archers and, the scouts and archers be able to control the middle well enough to justify giving up water, pretty much? That's what this is all about now. Can we justify giving up water with our actions to control the center? So we have a bit of a pause here. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe they have some TeamSpeak issues again, or a crash or something of that sort. So Finland have their backs up against the wall. If they lose this game, they are officially 2nd. Brazil just need 1 more game to be the winners of the Nations Cup. So the pressure is definitely on for both sides. Let's check Dogao. He's making 1 stable. Scout. I'm not sure how many his scouts he will make. He'll probably just do 1 more, and then he will make more if they need. There's no reason to add scouts unnecessarily. So this is just to get scouting information. Scout out of the middle, see if we need more scouts. He has 3 scouts on the map. He'll probably not add more. He's adding another one. I'm not sure why. I mean, he has full map control now. They have full vision. So Miguel is trying to debate him away from his own fish, first and foremost. And also just to make Pike defend his allies instead of attacking his enemies. So if Miguel is able to debate these guys over here, his computer shut. Interesting. So, like I'm saying here, so this is bad by Pike. Pike needs to use these guys, either to kill the fish here or go for Dogao's fish. Stark now sending builds because he wants to drop, of course, a monastery and blacksmith, and monastery and siege workshop in the middle as the game goes on. But yeah, he's like, when you end up chasing here, this is a huge advantage for Brazil because he will do damage. He'll probably pick up 1 fish ship, maybe 2, while Pike is just chasing. Well, instead of picking off fishing ships from here. Like, these should be chasing, that's fine, but at least send these guys to kill the fish of the enemy. Zupi is coming in from this side as well, though, so Zupi will get some kills. Zupi will probably clear this as well pretty fast. But yeah, the map control in the center is going to be very important. So far, Brazil has the map control, but Finland is going for the more economic approach where they will take water, have fish, and then try to get the middle back in Castle Age with much stronger economies. Yeah, that's the current situation. We're just going to jump back. Let's see, so let's see where are Pike's galleys. Actually, we're at the same spot, apparently. Yep, we're at the exactly same spot, so all good, all good. So, where are we at? Vilas is doing scouts. Dugao sees it. He should gather up his own scouts. He's losing 1 scout. Oh, actually, he killed 2 scouts for 1. That was actually a very good trade for just having 1 scout. Very nice trade for the guy there. Water is going very well for Pike over here. Miguel's job now should simply be to run around and snipe fish from his opponents. That will be his role. Now they should realize what's going on here. Zuppi needs to stop making galleys immediately. And he needs to stop camping his own base. He needs to stop galleys. There's no reason to make galleys anymore. They should realize what's going on. There's only one guy going water on the opponent team. So you have no more reason to make galleys as Huns. Pike is doing galleys as well. And that makes sense because he's against the Vikings. But Zuppi needs to stop making galleys immediately, add more fishing ships, and then try to get up the castle age. Just spreading out buildings, get more vision on the map, on the middle, get units out there, and then just take it from there. Stark is going to hit castle age at 1532. As village is ready, they're probably going to drop 2 monasteries and a siege workshop, followed by town centers. And potentially a sling for him to make eagles as well in the early Imperial Age. Only time will tell. Let's see if Miguel is still making water. Still making galleys, so he's going to try and make a run by to kill some fishing ships. Check Zuppi's docks right now. Still making galleys. Stop! Stop them if you want to win. This doesn't make sense anymore. Add fishing ship instead. So yeah, currently Brazil has complete control over the middle, but they are going to be at a disadvantage economically with the fishing boats, lack of fishing boats rather. However, this has been staying alive for way too long. Oh, this is a massive move by FH. Landing archers and spears over. Les thought it was safe with this. No, no, no. So this is like, oh, this is a really good landing by FH. It's gonna cause so much damage to not just his economy, but like the flow of his build up here. The whole flow of his economy development, pretty much. Aye. Even low HP villas here. Mongols, villagers hunting. This is so painful. So painful. This is putting Brazil in an excellent spot. Excellent spot. And he still has these fishing ships alive. It's 1630. 1630. And they are 2 against 1 on Grushing. And they still have fish alive. Max is building a castle. Not on the middle. This is on your main island. I really like Brazil's position right now. This has, like, they have to get a presence on the middle. It's a little bit similar to the migration in many ways. You need presence on the middle. The longer you delay presence on the middle, the harder it's gonna be to get it back. These plumes need to get a lot of work done, and they need to be able to use their eco advantage they're gonna get from the fishing boats. They need to be able to use that for something fairly fast. Togawa is gonna hit castle age, 18 minutes, 52. Velez is still feudal age. So a villager with 4 HP here for some reason. Not a villager there. Oh, that was probably one of the hunters. This should be cleaned up by Velez. 2 spearmen. He should just turn and fight here, FH. There's no point running. There's also a lot of relics in the middle, as you can see. Stark has already begun to pick them up. Check his monastery. Already 2 relics. It's gonna be 3, 4, and that gold alone is gonna be massive. But we can see the max is going to Imperial Age, so they are going for the sling to mines. Question is just, can he afford going eagles with the minimal amount of gold that is on the sides here? Answer is probably no. He's probably gonna have to go plumes if you were to ask me. But he hasn't shown any signs of what he's doing yet. It seems like eagles because he's not making any plumes. But they don't have any gold for this. He has 3 villas on gold. There are a lot of villages on gold here. But he needs sling. Pike is preparing to sling him. Zuppi is probably going to sling as well. No, he's going to go castle age. Viles, I don't see a market from him either. Let's see, but Fiege is linking to Stark. So Fiege just did Feudal Age Archers and now he's linking to Stark. So they're trying to get Stark to Imperial Age. Zup is going up now. Let's see Stark. I'm not sure why they're slinging to Stark. He's gonna make more villagers. There's the first barracks from the max, so he's definitely gonna try and go for Eagles. Doing scale mail armor. This is like fail or work. This is like, if this doesn't work immediately, the game is over. They're putting all their eggs in one basket. And they're relying on this to work and pay off. So Toga can just go full knights here to try and buy as much time as possible. And he can be supported by monks. And yeah, still just monks from Stark here. This can work though because of the fishing boost they have, all the fishing ships. It's gonna be a big boost to their economies and also gonna be make the sling even stronger. I assume Miguel is slinging as well. Miguel is slinging to Dugao and Fiege is slinging to Stark. I like this strategy. They're doing a double sling towards the guys in the middle. Elite Eagle Warrior coming in here from purple. Now the question remains. Another monastery though. Monastery, I mean monks usually aren't the best option against eagles, but if there is units in front of you, and you can convert, then of course it's always very good. But they really need... I'm not sure. They will do... Dugao will keep making knights to try and buy as much time as possible. They're trying to wall this as well, but this shouldn't be possible because the Finnish team has water. So they shouldn't be able to get off a wall here. This is going to be very interesting. The score looks very nice for Finland, but that is because they have water. Should not waste a conversion on a galley here. That is completely a waste. Well, he went for a galley conversion. He needs all the conversions on these eagles. Fiege is slinging to Stark. No, now Fiege switched into slinging to Dugao. Well, seems like the eagles are doing some work, but still, there's plenty of knights here. Plenty of monks. Not the greatest upgrades though. These eagles are gonna do the job. They're gonna do the job, I feel like. He got the first good engagement that he needed. If the first engage went bad, it would have been a really big problem for them. But the first engage went very well. And they were able to keep this open. Stark is on the way to Imperial Age now. But the Max is already doing El Dorado. He's gonna have 100 HP eagles. 100 HP eagles. And if you think they were hard to kill before, it's gonna be even worse now with 100 HP. That was weird, that eagle didn't get 100 HP. It was probably because it was converted or something. But yeah, it's looking very good now for the Max. They just need to keep the eagles flowing in now, and they need to establish town centers, the castles, all of that stuff they need to establish on the middle. If they don't get established gold income on the middle, then this is slowly gonna be dry out. The guy is getting... He has 4 stables producing knights. That is a very good number of knights already to buy time. And Stark is very close to Castle Age. Stark is going men-at-arms. He's making barracks, going men-at-arms. It's slowly looking like Brazil might be able to hold this. There's not enough eagles. This is not enough eagles. Is it? No, he's very cautious to take the engagement. He knows that this is their tournament life. If this is not working out, the tournament is over for them. This needs to work. If this doesn't work, the game is over. The tournament is over. They are, I mean, this is buying plenty of time though. Stark is almost up to... I mean, he has long swords now. It's gonna be Castle Imperial Age. I feel like he has to fight now. He just has to fight. And he does have the numbers now. He should be able to win this convincingly. But they need to follow up with buildings on the center. Monks are doing a significantly... No, they're making a big difference. Just these 3 conversions here of those eagles is such a massive contribution to the fight. They don't have the numbers though. This looks like it's snowballing. Looks like a snowball right now. He's even doing eagles into Dogao's economy here. I'm not sure if I like this. I mean, yeah, his main focus needs to be here. I'll repeat, the problem remains that they have no presence on the middle still. It's just units. They have no gold income in the middle, no town centers, no castles, and there are champions on the map, or 200 swordsmen. Dogao is also going to imp, and they have plenty of gold income on the middle. Well, I say plenty, but they have pretty much no gold income. A couple of hills here only. This is looking very good now for Finland. The Eagles are doing the job, the Eagles are doing the job. They were not able to get the critical mass of knights and champions or 200 swordsmen. And all of a sudden, Dogao's Imperial Age as well seems kind of useless because he can't really do much, can he? Yeah, Finland is already preparing for the late game as well. Already starting trade because some other players are just going to be slinging the rest of the game. So might as well have trade running as soon as possible. Now, where's the presence? There. This is what we wanted to see. We needed the town centers. We needed some buildings here. Town centers, probably a castle soon as well. Let's see the max's resources. Can't afford a castle right now. I would even consider stop making eagles and buy stone for a castle. We got a castle up here that can be game deciding. This monastery also contains probably, what, how many relics? 8 relics. 8 relics. This is actually a crucial target for him as well. Yeah, he's mixing in plumes as well to help counter these 200 swordsmen. That is going to be very helpful. Zuppi, however, is just... He's just free booming here now. I don't think he's slinging anymore. He's free booming. He's going to be able to jump into the battle as well and contribute fairly soon. But this is not over by any means. Finland is in a pretty good spot, but you have cavalry on the way. You have champions, I assume, on the way soon. There's a castle going up. Castle going up for the max as well here now. So Max will have to mix in trebs now as well soon. There's a castle up here. He should not fight yet here. He does have plumes though with +3. This will probably be a good fight for... Oh, he's fighting before Cavalier. Oh, Dogao just wasted half his army before the upgrades. Yeah, I mean, this is just... He just has the numbers here. This is not an efficient, cost-efficient trade most of the time. He just has the numbers and he just needs to keep the enemy enemy army count low. And that is what he's doing. Cavaliers are out of the map now. They're trading better, trading better, trading better. The Eagles are gone. Most of them, at least. Most of them are gone. Suddenly that was a decent fight for Dogao. Not a town center, I assume. Yeah, he just needs a lot of villagers to take gold. Zuppi is on the way to Imperial Age. This is the issue for Brazil now. What will they do when Zuppi hits Imperial Age? They do not have an answer to that. You can already see plenty of trade cards running as well. Zuppi has 15 trade cards out on the map. It's almost like he isn't depending on the middle gold anymore. Or at least he won't be in a little while. What I would like to see now is probably a halberdier switch. Play full plumes, full halberdier, and then let Zuppi do the cavalier. You don't need eagles anymore then. Still not over by any means. Dugao still with a pretty good population. Stark has a decent... I mean, they all have decent populations. Decent villager counts. But yeah, we can see it now. Pike has gold access, Zupi has gold access, the Max has gold access, and this is what they needed. He should even commit probably some eagles to take out these trebs. I don't see why he doesn't send like 5 eagles just here to take out that treb. Why not? He can even fight here, I think. I think he has enough units to even win this fight. Champions though, still lacking attack upgrades. Paladin now for Dugao though. Paladin is a huge upgrade. This is an important fight. Currently very good surface area for the Max here. The Paladins are like fighting 5 and 5 instead of everyone at once. And all the champions just falling like flies to the Plumed Archers. Elite Plumed Archers incoming as well. The castle went down though, he's making another one in the back, just behind it. But yeah, Paladins. You can never underestimate Paladins. Amazing power units that can just turn the tide of a battle just like that. Zupi is doing Paladin as well, however, but he does not have the military numbers yet. It does say that he has 30 military, but I assume half of those are galleons. Oh boy, Paladins are doing the job. Jesus, Paladins are so strong. Trebuchet is moving up now. He's going to attack, focus the castle. Now they are kind of getting a snowball effect here. The Zupi's population is so high, but he doesn't have the military yet. He needs to contribute to the middle now. With this gone, this is all the gold income for miners they have. Of course, Villes and Zupi do have a lot of trade carts up and running already. But they need this. They need some presence and gold mining in the middle. This Paladin upgrade is really doing some job. Oh, he's getting raided heavily here though. Some raiding going on there as well. This is interesting again. Map control. They have the center control. They have gold. They have control of all the extra gold and all the extra stone. And if Finland wants to take it back, they need to fight uphill. Uphill all the time now. No trade started for the Max yet. Max is still on 55 villagers. He realizes now that he needs to start making villas because he needs his own economy. He can't rely on a sling forever. Pike is still feudal age, still slinging from feudal age. Looking dicey. This is the power of the gold income. Like, since Dugao is being slung, he doesn't really need the farm eco. He needs all his villagers on gold. He has all of these villagers, all these villagers just focusing on gold. That's the only resource he needs to worry about, and then he can let his allies sling him the food. And Paladins dominate eagles, they dominate plumes. It's looking very promising. Oh, this is a bad fight, Zupi. Go back. Now you can fight, probably. Can you? Not if you hide in the corner like that. Composition-wise, though. Oh, this is such a bad fight for Zupi. He has no... Oh, demo ships! Demo ships! Demos! That was such a bad fight for Zupi. He just lost all his paladins. Treb's pushing up as well. I mean... Composition-wise, again, Plumed Archers and Paladins should, on paper, be a much better comp. Against... Oh, this was never walled. It should be a much better composition than Champions and Paladins. And if you see the population still, it's very close. They already have 60 plus trade carts up and running. I would actually, even if they don't have the middle, I wouldn't rule them out. But the big problem with not having the middle here is that they don't have access to all the extra stone. So castles is going to be a problem. Oh, they're getting in. Getting some good raiding go. This was a good decision though to start trading. Velez doesn't have speed upgrade though because he's still feudal age. Needs to get castle age ASAP. Now the issue here again, like I said, is not only the gold, the stone. Imagine how many castles they can drop with this. And yeah, they can just like take complete control with castles everywhere, siege onagers and all that good stuff. These paladins are gonna get in some good raiding. As you can see, score-wise, Finland is still like 1200 points ahead. But as you remember with the migration game, similar scenario. On the score, suddenly Finland was ahead on score, but then you look at the actual game, actual position in the game, and you cannot make an argument for Finland being ahead in this game. There's just no way you can make an argument here saying, oh, Finland is in the lead. What is going Finland's way though is, I mean, these heavy demo ships is a good investment by Zupi. He can get some really nice shots here. What they're gonna do now, Miguel is gonna go Imperial Age, Miguel is gonna go Water, and if Miguel gets Water, that is gonna be a hard thing to combat for the Finnish team. They've just about cleaned up all the paladins that were in their economy. Now they need to focus on the middle again. Now with all these trade cards, like I said, it's not the end of the world. It's gonna take some time, but it's not the end of the world. Like, as the game goes on, middle might say an hour from now, the middle gold is run out. Okay, 2 hours from now, middle gold is gone. And the fight isn't necessarily in the middle anymore. The fight can be here, it can be here, it can be any landing elsewhere. You get to the trade lines. It's like, potentially, as the game goes on, the middle isn't the most important thing. But again, it was very important that they got the trade going really fast. If they didn't have the trade up running like they have right now, this game would already be over. Yeah, I'm not sure how they will combat the fact that Miguel is going to go to Imperial Age and make galleons everywhere and take control over the water. That is going to be a very tricky situation. Oops. Let's check Zupi's resources. Still plenty of gold, plenty of food. Velez is hitting castle age, he should do caravan right away, so he gets speed up on his trade carts. Because these slow asses are running way too slow at the moment. So yeah, this is where the tension is at. You can see Velez doing caravan right away. Not sure why he's doing gold mining upgrade. Well, he did gold shaft mining, but he removed it right away. Save, please, fast. Apparently we have another save and restore incoming. Hype. So let's just have a quick look at the situation here. Well, they know that there's trade up and running. Honestly, it's not too bad. It's not too bad for Finland. What I would like to see now from Brazil is land like 10 paladins into Velez's economy. It's so exposed. 10 paladins, 20 paladins, and he has only 1 town center still since he just hit castle age. Those paladins would have wrecked his whole economy. But yeah, they are very tunnel. They have a big tunnel vision right now towards this center, to this point. But yeah, as you can see, 53 trade cards, 30 trade cards, 17, 13. They're pretty much at a point where trade isn't going to be a big issue for them. I mean, gold is not going to be the big issue for them. So this game is still up for grabs for either side. Check Velez's resources, sure. I mean, just have 130 population, 90 villagers, 30 trade cards. You can pretty much just go Imperial right away. So this is where we need to think about civilizations again. Mayans, Huns, Mongols. Huns, Mayans, Aztecs. Naturally, Mongols are going to contribute Siege Hungers and Mangudai. Late game, Finland should have an advantage. They should have the better civs in late game. There's a lot of potential there. A lot of potential there. This game is definitely not over. Not at all. Let's check the trade income so far. Zupi already has 10k trade. This is going to be interesting to see how it plays out. Work, work, work. Yes! Alright, where are we at? So Miguel has got his docks up. They keep trying to force the issue here, but I don't think they'll be able to break it. Siege rams from Stark. It's very fast paced right now. They have started trading as well, but I don't like the markets for PH. Don't like that he's making the markets here. The markets should have been here. The trade is running very, it's very forward. They're still trying to push, I mean, they're doing the right choice here. So, they're trying to break them as fast as possible and force gold units out of them. Because they have the gold right now. They have the surplus of gold, right? So Brazil really wants to push and push and push to really, to use the advantage they have with their gold income immediately. Because the longer they wait, the more time they give the Finnish team to develop trade. Now he's diving right in for the trade line. Trade line now. I shouldn't get too many kills here. I should be able to clean this up. Problem, these monks are doing work though. They're converting a lot of paladins. Yeah, with Miguel taking water now as well. He's raiding Villes. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Get a couple of paladins in here in Villes' economy, and his economy is toast. Yeah, Zupidi should be able to clean this up. I mean, if they can clean all these monks up, that's like half of Stark's army right now. That would really benefit them. Oh, they're caught. What? Okay, let me just pull up the venue here quickly. I'm surprised to see the GG called so early. They still have decent populations, but I mean, I guess it's understandable. It's understandable. GG. Well, I mean, I want to see the venue, so I'm just gonna go straight out here. Put your hair and we'll look through the achievements and that later.
OK。然后你让巴西队稍微的话落座一下，然后我们先给芬兰队的话搬一下脚盘。好的，那么今年的话，2017年啊，国家杯的话也是目前的话决出了冠亚军啊。那么冠军的话是这个巴西队，那么亚军的话是芬兰队。那么我们也是先给芬兰队颁奖。有请芬兰队。
Congratulations, Finland national team. Please come here. Please come here and take your awards.
就是芬兰队的话，今年的话也是拿到他们有史以来最好的成绩啊，我们也是恭喜他亚军。
Okay, congratulations.
他们还很年轻。啊，以国家杯系列当中应该可以获得比今年更好的成绩。
Yeah, you have made a great progress, and you are so young. We have a lot of confidence in your guys. So, yeah.
好，那么也是好的，那么也是有请芬兰队的稍微场上休息，好吗？
Okay, thank you.
一会儿我们用餐。
Yes, you can have dinner later.
Please.
Okay, you can have a seat in. Yeah, thank you.
好的，那么接下来我们也是有请的话，今年2017年帝国时代2国家杯冠军巴西 B 队上场。
Let's welcome the winner,
掌声鼓励。
the champion, the Brazil national team of Nations Cup. Congratulations.
Congratulations. 好，那么我们也是给这个巴西 B 队的话颁奖。
Here is your bonus. Yeah. Your
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. 那么也是有请的话，巴西 B 的话派代表的话，那么发表一下获奖感言好吗？
So I want to hear you like, what do you want to say? Like,
I want to thank you, everyone who cheered for us. I know a lot of people cheered against us as well, and I want to give them a hug. But everyone who cheered for us, I want to give you a kiss. That's all. 谢谢。
他说非常感谢每一个为他们鼓励喝彩的人，然后他想给每一个鼓励他们的人一个亲吻。他说他非常喜欢大家，对。
好，那么我们也是有请这个巴西队的话场下的稍微休息，我们晚上的话会有一个聚餐，好吗？
Okay, we can have dinner. So congratulations, and you really did a great job. So you can have a rest. Okay.
哦。
Okay. Can you dance? Yes.
那么今年的话，2017年的这个国家杯的话也是圆满结束了啊。那么也是跟大家说一下明天的活动情况。明天早上的话，那么我们这边呢依然是给大家准备了非常丰富的一个赛后采访和观众互动环节啊。
对，
我们也是
同时也准备了非常多精美的礼品。
对，
馈赠给。
那么接下来下午的话呢，是给大家带来的话新版乌鲁鲁的2v2的比赛，以及中国队对阵冠军巴西 B 队的乌鲁鲁的新版比赛。所以的话，明天下午的话也是希望这个各位在场的观众的话，那么可以准时前来观看，好吗？
好的，谢谢大家。
谢谢大家，
谢谢
感谢大家。
All right. A little bit cringe, but I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. That's funny. Let's just watch a little bit more, see if there's anything interesting taking place.
喂，是这样的啊，这个我们安排了今年的话有一个大合影的一个这样的一个情况，所以的话也是有请台上的观众台下的观众的话到台上来，我们做一个今年的一个大合影的一个大合影的一个举动，大家一起上来好吗？大家一起上来。没有，等下这个要拍着合影要啊。不，这边呢我们会让开的，然后我们稍微排列一下，先到台上来，我们先来排列一下，嗯。
Yeah, they did talk about dinner. There is dinner. Lily.
过来的话，你跟这个就是还有芬兰队呢。
Finland sitting down here. This is Finland. They don't seem too happy.
然后呢，这边呢可能我们要做一个合影。每一位到场的朋友的话，都希望能够来参与这个合影，好吗？然后这边的话需要就是那个，对，下面对，然后的话下面，下面这边的话，对，丽丽跟他们说一下，稍微到前面来一点点，然后我们前面可以站一排，然后这样子可以 ，OK， 到前面来这边，OK。
This is not my
然后
screen,
其实
Sonic.
底下的可以站一排，底下站一排。
This is not my screen. So I can't change the score. Oh, look, such a nice group.
不是啊，今年的话随便你。还有其他帝国的朋友们，两边。就哪边？电脑是吧？
Well, I mean, let's just keep watching a little bit.
第一排的话，我站哪呢？好，这边可以，这边可以 ，OK。
Wait, is that Yo? Is that Mr. Yo? That might be Mr. Yo, actually. He's got a haircut if that's him. It's a little bit blurry, but I think that might be Mr. Yo, actually. Or, wait, maybe you can see here. No, it's not. Wait, is it? Oh, I think it is Yo. God damn, it's so blurry. I can, like, again, I'm not in control of this. I cannot control anything here.
好，那么也是，那么隔壁的话，我们也是准备了这个餐会，那么大家的话可以立马的话入场了，好吗？好，直接的话到就是出大厅的话，左走啊，左边。
现在吃饭了哈，明天直播。
Is it Mr. Yo and Helene? What's that, Mr. Yo?
比赛。那么今天
He's got a haircut. In that case. How big is the audience for AOE2 in China? Well, if the Chinese players are actually playing, then it's much bigger. This final was between Finland and Brazil, and then of course the interest from Chinese people is going to be a little bit more lacking. Yeah, this is Mr. Yo. This is Mr. Yo down here. I mean, there. That is Mr. Yo.
一会儿户外吧，直播可能看一下户外再说吧。那关掉了哈。
Alright, seems like that's it from that stream. That was fun to see though. Let's have a